Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be doing the Solo Star episode 2 of the podcast. If you all go to enjoy, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. And without any further ado, that's the intro. Let's get into the podcast. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. My hands are so scuffed. Look, they're so, you can't even, ouch. You can't even see in the frame. I think I showed this in episode 1, but my hands are so scuffed. They hurt so much. I gotta put like cream on them and something. It ain't good. And our computer's charging again with the extra long cord again, because we're at 18%, 1 hour and 29 minutes until full. Probably not gonna make it an hour 29. If so, that would be like the longest I would ever make it. But, yeah, the first episode I want to make it like an hour because it was the premiere of the Solo Star. But I'll probably make this one half an hour, 45 minutes. I don't know. We'll just go with the flow. That's what we're going to do. Today I was playing tennis with my mom. It was actually pretty fun. And my arm was my arm was so sore. I wonder why. Yeah. So, we did that. And we were playing tennis. And so, my arm got sore, so I went home. That's pretty much it. It was pretty fun. And before that, we did go on a bike ride. We went to Dairy Queen. We went to 3-mile bike ride, a mile and a half there and a mile and a half back, I believe. Maybe a little shorter. Not exactly sure. And we went there, and I was gonna get the chicken strip basket, which is either 4 or 6 chicken strips. I was gonna get 4 with fries, your choice of a dip, I think, and then like bread. And they didn't have it, so I got like the 3 or 4 pretzel stick things, and with some cheese dip, and then I got a small chocolate ice cream with sprinkles. It was pretty tight. It was pretty good. And I also recorded episode 5 of the podcast, Couch Talk, with my friend Jackson over a Google Meet. This video is probably coming out before we actually post that, because, hold up, I'm going to post it today, March 20th. This video you're watching is probably coming out March 27th, and that podcast on Google Meets is probably coming out April 2nd. 6 days. 6 days. This podcast episode is probably coming out 6 days before that's even airing. So, we did pretty much for episode 5 of the podcast. We did it over Google Meets. We both have personal accounts alongside CBS accounts, so we went onto our personal accounts. I created a Google Meet. Then you can enter an email and do an invite. I invited him. He accepted. Then there's a new feature on Chrome where you don't even have to get an app for it. You can literally do Control-Alt, and then whatever's above, like, can you guys see? No, you can't. There's Control-Alt, and then there's the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Above the 6, you can do Control-Alt, whatever's above the 6, and then literally you can press a few buttons, either like screenshot or like something like that, picture, or screen record. And we recorded our screens, so we were on a Google Meet together. I recorded the screen. The podcast was about 48 minutes, and it was pretty tight. How many times do you guys think I'm gonna say tight on the podcast? I don't know. I don't know, man. The podcasts are a pretty cool thing. I know in episode 1 I was like saying, oh, they're kind of boring, and they are kind of boring. I don't listen to podcasts. I'll go into a podcast like Steph Fox, or let's say, or something different like Jenna and Julian or something, and I'll listen for like 10 or 20 minutes. I'll be like, pass. No matter how good it is, and Steph Fox, it's amazing. It's hilarious. No matter what it is, I just don't want to sit there. And sure, I'm watching a YouTube video. It's on. I could listen on Audible or iTunes or SoundCloud, but I don't. And I don't want to just sit there. And go listen to people talk. Oh, funny. You don't. You even though if you think it's funny, you're not like, oh my God, Trev, Michael. And same thing for here. I'm not saying people probably find this entertaining. Stiff Socks and Jen and Julian and Dead Meat and all those different podcasts probably even better than this. And the Joe Rogan Experience. Let's talk about that. That freaking podcast has almost 1,600 episodes. I gotta see this. Joe Rogan Experience. It was originally launched Oh my god. Oh my god. It was originally launched on December 24th, 2009 by Rogan and comedian Brian Redban. Number of episodes, 1,611 as of February 23rd, 2021. So I'll put it together. That would be probably February 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 1st, 2nd. The 2nd was 12. Then the 9th was 13. Then the 16th was 14. So there's probably about 1,614 episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience. It started December 24th, 2009, and still going to like March 9th, March 16th, March 20th of 2021. So, yeah, 11 years. That's a decade and a year. Length, 1 to 5 hours. So, yeah, I guess it's 1 to 5 hours. Cool stuff. The longest podcast, I believe I've said this before, is 8 hours, 6 minutes, and 12 seconds. It's the H3 podcast, episode 99. It's like the Christmas special or something. But I don't know how you just sit, no matter what, even with people, even a big group of people, and you just talk straight for over 8 hours. I bet I could do it. I'm a big talker. What can I say? I mean, and I don't want to, like, I'm going to come out and say in episode 5 of the podcast, and probably the earlier ones, I cut off Jackson a lot, and I talk over him. I talk a lot, and I got to stop. It's a bad habit. I cut people off. I talk too much. I'm aware of it, and since this is a solo podcast, it's only me, myself, and I, and, you know, the freaking air, just, and the crappy quality that's, like, freaking going, the air that's going, like, but, anyway, events. The podcast earlier was actually pretty tight. It was fun, and yeah, it feels so bad when I go. Oh my god, it hurts so much. My knuckles are so incredibly bloody, dry blood, and I like lost skin over here. If you guys can see that, I like literally lost skin. It was scuffed. It was a sad day, but. Should I get the podcast drink, which is the pink lemonade like Crystal Light? Should I go get a glass of that for the podcast? What was that face? You know what? I'm gonna go get some pink lemonade. Voice crack moment. Pink lemonade, Crystal Light, and a minute for me, and for like a second for you guys. I'll be back. And it's our official podcast drink. That's what I'll probably drink it like every podcast. Because I usually like record one of these every day and post it every week or something. So, yeah. Or maybe, I was thinking I could record a podcast every day. And like literally, since I just, like me, myself, and I have time, I can upload a podcast every single day. But it's going to get too stressful and I know it. So just once a week still. Probably every Saturday. But, okay. And sort of events. That can be your Saturday fun thing to do. If you're inside, it's a rainy Saturday, you have nothing to do, you got no homework or something, let's just say you want to listen to a podcast or you do have homework while you're doing it, put on those headphones and listen to the podcast. You don't even have to watch it. I'm going to try to make sure this podcast, like I was like, oh guys, look at my knuckles. I'm going to try to make it more audio. Even though it's on YouTube, it's not on any other sites. If you just want to somehow just like turn your computer and or watch it maybe, or if you just want to listen to the audio, that could be great. So I'm going to go get my drink and I'll be right back. Alright, guys? Okay. I got it. Here it is. We're not going to have like a signature glass because I can't use that glass like every day. So, from the first episode, we're using this glass with a swan on it, which you probably can't even see. And I got to remember, some people only listen to audio. Pink lemonade, Crystal Light, baby. Okay, anywho, back to the podcast. Hopefully I can have a better conversation flow than the first episode, and I feel like that was still decent. I did it for an hour, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, my dad was listening to the episode 5 of the Google Me podcast, which was actually really cool. I think he listened to all 48 minutes. Not because I wanted him to. I was like, you want to keep listening? Sure. And he was like, yeah, I love it. And he loved both of us. He thought me and Jackson were doing great. I mean, and really is great. I mean, how we can probably end up having guest stars on our podcast. We can literally, like, do, some 15 minutes of the podcast and then say, all right, ladies and gentlemen, joining us 15 minutes into the podcast, we have a guest. And maybe, I don't know who we'll invite, but we'll invite somebody, and it'll be fun. It'll be very extremely fun. And I'm not sure if this works, but the person I'm thinking of adding may only have a CBS account, and it's a kid, and only a CBS account, and won't be able to have a personal account. But I'm not sure if they can join on their CBS account to some random Google Meet, so not sure about that. But we'll have to see. We've had one guest star on Couch Talk already, which one guest star, which is you know who, you don't know who actually, you know who, you don't know who, none other than my boy Hudson Katz, who's on episode 3 of the podcast, which was posted on March the 19th, the last day of winter, and that was pretty cool. I'm going to post the solo star, well, it's going to already be posted, but I'm recording this March 20th, the day after I recorded the first episode. I'm going to probably post it at about 6:10, 6:15, so, pardon, in a little over an hour, I'm going to post that. It's 4:58, and it's nice and bright out. I gotta go get my phone. I wonder when the sunset is. I think it's about 6, maybe a little north. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Let's just check the weather. Pardon. It's 54 and sunny right now. Feels like 50, whatever. Pardon. Tomorrow it's going to be 45 to 63 and sunny. And then there's a 70% chance of rain on Tuesday, a 40% chance of rain on Thursday, a 50% chance of rain on Friday, a 30% chance of rain on Sunday, which is 8 days from now, not tomorrow. And sunset is 7:03 p.m. Jeez, like a month or two ago, like a month, and maybe not even, maybe 2. I don't know. It was like less. It was like 5:40. Now it's 7:03, so it's gonna be sunny for another like 2 hours and 3 minutes. Sick. You guys want to see my YouTube channel? I was gonna say like not to like show because some audio listeners, whatever. Oh man, I got it. Oh shoot. I gotta get better at that. I definitely gotta. And I can put my knuckles, my dried up, bloody, hard knuckles, all over my drink. It'll be nice and cold. Ooh, that feels good in the neighborhood. Yeah. Sorry for the audio listeners. Oh shoot. I mean, I doubt anyone's really listening to the audio. Either then they have their Chromebook up and they're eating dinner or something, or they have their like computer or like phone, and they have it like over here, and they're just sitting over here like eating dinner like like. I'm not sure if anyone's doing that. I could switch to having this over here and then sitting over there and having my drink still there. But I don't know. I'm gonna probably end up doing this podcast in a lot of places. Like Couch Talk will always be on a couch. The Talent that's Terrific 2 will probably be anywhere, probably in my parents' bed. The reason it's there is because my dad broke his leg and he's usually in the bed. He's sometimes downstairs, but that's where he mostly is. And he can't really move. I don't want to make him move every podcast, every week. So I'll probably just, get onto my parents' bed and just, like, freaking sit there, like, podcast time. So, yeah, I'm going to have 3 podcasts. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so, yes, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, videos already planned out. I don't know about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think I'm just going to start not posting anything besides podcasts. I'll probably still post recaps, but that's really it. Recaps for shows and podcasts because, I don't know. Give me a minute. I think what I'll do is Wednesdays will be recaps, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, no videos, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday podcast. I guess you guys will have to go 3 days without videos. And sometimes you'll have to go 5 days without videos, and then I'll have 3 consecutive podcasts. But we'll have to see. And most of my videos, I think all my videos are pre-recorded, besides like my first few videos back in September of 2020, where it was like Wii videos and stuff, and like Fortnite videos. I think I recorded it and then posted it. But some of my videos, I believe, like Monopoly Part 1, that was like over a month pre-recorded, or maybe a little south. This video is probably 6 days in advance. Probably today, and 6 days later I'll post it. a lot of pre-recordings. The reason being, of course, podcasts are once a week. That's, everyone knows it. And if I post one on March 19th, I'll post another on March 26th. Or if I post one on March 20th, I'll post another on March 26th. And then another one on, if I post one on March 20th, I'll post another one on March 27th, and like another one on April 3rd, and then another one on April 10th. I think that's, yeah, so, I don't know. And I was a little nervous to see how the Google Meet thing would turn out, but it turned out just fine. It turns out that it uses a lot of gigabytes. For instance, like a video that's an hour, just a video, uses like 850 north, little south MB. A screen recording that's shorter, that's 48 minutes, 12 minutes shorter, screen recording uses 1.3 gigabytes, which is one of my most used storage-wise videos. Besides, like one of my Monopoly videos, maybe. But I think that's pretty crazy. How like much storage it uses for a screen recording, and I guess that makes some sense in a way, but it's also a bit weird, I guess. But what are you gonna do? To quote my man Steve. Anyway. Guys, girls, it's 5:04, it looks. I was like gonna say, how is it 5:04? It's so sunny. But I can't really be doing that. I have a reminder. It says, study for SS test, 3 p.m. Well, 2 hours later. Nope. I mean, I did. I made like a study guide. Well, half of it, but do the other half tomorrow, I guess. And then I have 2 reminders now. I have upload podcast reminders 6:10 p.m. today. Upload podcast reminders 6:10 p.m. tomorrow. So yeah, around 6:10, 6:15 Central Time, I'll be posting the podcasts. So just, log on your computer at 6:05, watch a video or 2, and then check at 6:10, 6:15, maybe 6:20. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but maybe I should turn down my brightness. Oh, actually, that works. Oh, yes. Oh, wait. What if I turn it down, like, all the way, pretty much? And what? Oh, that's sick. Oh, science. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's, like, if you guys can see or if it's, like, upside down or not the right side, but, yep. So, that's the vibes. That's the vibes. But I have my brightness, you can't even see, but I have my brightness always turned. Oh, now you can see. Wait, can you? Yeah, you can't even see, but my brightness there's. Oh, it's always, my brightness and the audio are always turned all the way up. Except, well, when I'm like playing a game or something, the audio is never turned all the way up. It's too loud. And you guys want to see some pictures of Barnles? Barney. Look at this. Here. Look at that. Arnold the Snowman. Another one. Sorry, I know it's a little sus. Another one. Another one. That's it. Anywho, so yeah, pretty cool stuff. I have to admit. Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep all those. Well, okay, I'm gonna keep those. That's pretty cute. And I got some iMovies. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have eight iMovies. And I was gonna show you guys something. I was like, I'm not gonna show you because some people listen to audio. Thanks for 30 subscribers. Thanks for 20 subscribers. Thanks for 25 subscribers. Holdo Transylvania podcast. I landed a 180. TB, the Big Bang Theory Season 2 recap. Doritos, first time trying. The Flips. The Holdo Transylvania podcast. It's not really a podcast, actually. That's really stupid. I'm gonna make it the Holdo Transylvania. The Holdo Transylvania project. Yeah. It's a 5-minute, 47-second thing I had to do for school, and we talked about the Hotel Transylvania movie. We had to talk. We did a pre-movie assessment, like what we think's gonna happen, and then a movie assessment, and then we were gonna do an after-movie assessment, but we didn't because then the video would be too long. It would be like 7 or 8 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna plug this bad boy in because it's at yellow, 56%. Yeah, that's not that good. I mean, I guess anything over 50 is fine, like, but to carry around. But I always like it to be at 156% and charging. It's actually pretty cool getting a new phone case. This is my phone case. It's pretty nice. It's a aqua and white phone case, and my pop socket. You know nothing from Game of Thrones. You know nothing, Jon Snow. That was the worst impression ever. And yeah, does my voice sound calming? I feel like it does. I'm not talking like. And so, guys, that's pretty much what's happening. I know it's pretty fun. This is what's going on. I'm talking more or less in a slow tone. I feel this is pretty good, pretty chill, pretty poppin'. The audio may be a little scuffed and a little low, but I'm pretty close to the camera, so I guess I never know. You have a free chest waiting to be opened, and it's your turn against the Nile. I can't even read that, but we got 2 notifications, one from Golf Flash and one from Boards with Friends. I guess I'll tell you guys what's on my phone, because why not? We got FaceTime, calendar, photos, camera, mail, clock, maps, weather, reminders, notes, docs, news, books, app store, podcasts, TV, health, home, wallet, settings, files, Find My, shortcuts, iTunes Store, calls, Safari, messages. I think this is Apple Music. We got Translate, Tips, Contacts, Watch, Utilities. We have Games. I have Crossy Road, Golf Clash with 1 notification, Wordscapes, Classic Words, 7 notifications, Candy Crush, Fortnite, and PUBG Mobile. We have School. We got Duolingo, one notification. It's on my Spanish class. Classroom and Gmail. iMovie, Fitbit, and YouTube, and that's really it. So I only have, I guess, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 apps that are just the ones I downloaded. And storage-wise, I'm doing good on my computer. I have, I think, 31 point... I believe I have... Let me check quickly. I believe I have 31.5 gigabytes used on my Chromebook and 32.5 gigabytes not used. So that's half a gigabyte. Never mind. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I do have more than half storage. Half a gigabyte more than half storage, which is what I was going to say before. But I said never mind. So yeah, my drink's actually looking cooler and cooler by the second. Mr. Pink, you can't even see, even though I know I said I'm not going to do this because there's some people maybe listening to audio. You can't really see how pink it is, but it's pretty dang pink. I gotta say, indeed. You know what's weird? The Jen and Julian podcast, in the beginning, they're always like, they do like a sound effect, like, ding, 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 oh, ding, 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 welcome back to the Jen and Julian podcast. Like, bro, what? I mean, I think I know what dink, dink, or dank means, but there's like 10 definitions, or maybe like 5, but it's a little confusing. Yeah, feel me? So, yeah. And me and Jackson probably every single Saturday will be making a Couch Talk podcast at 9 a.m., probably about 9 to 10-ish, to call, talk about it, edit, and those things. We don't really edit, actually. It's a Chromebook. You can't really edit it. Edit videos. But, yeah, it looks like this. That looks like how it's going. My outfit doesn't really match. I got a red shirt, black pants, and orange socks, but I guess the pants and the socks represent Halloween, and that's it, right? Right. And the red shirt, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. So, yeah, guys. I may end the podcast here. I'm not sure. It's been 24 minutes. It's the sufficient, at least 15. So I could end whenever I want, and I have that power to end the podcast. I just spilled my drink. Because I wasn't looking. I think I spilled it on glass. Let me pause and clean it all up. Oh wait, I gotta. There we go. Okay. Let me pause and clean it up. Thank you. Hello? Okay. Okay, no big deal, guys. It's alright. It's A-okay, but nah, I didn't want to do that. I didn't. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just chilling at home. I don't know. I'm gonna probably do something with my parents, like watch a show or play a board game, or maybe record an episode of the podcast with my dad. The talent is perfect too. But yeah, it's actually kind of fun to handle 3 podcasts. And you may think, well, if Harry Potter trusts you reading that to us, then how could you handle 3 podcasts? Well, one, the couch talk one. Me and Jackson discussed it, Jackson and I. And every single Saturday at 9 a.m., we're going to do a Google Meet and do a podcast, which is A-okay, because as long as we do one a week, we'll be able to upload them once a week and keep to that schedule. As for the solo podcast, so the solo star, it's me, myself, and I can record so many of these in a day, and I love to. Definitely fine with that. And the Talent is Perfect too is my dad. I live with him. I believe we can do it at least once a week, maybe not 2 or 3. So I think we're just chilling and trying to put the bloody knuckles on the glass again. I just want to dip it in and get them wet, but I probably shouldn't. Just probably. My parents are watching another movie. Yeah, you already know. And they said it should be done in about an hour. About an hour ago. Or no, that was not, never mind. About like 26 minutes and 8 seconds ago. But whatever. Anyway, what shall I talk about? Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. You know, I'm going to end the podcast here, actually. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you want to enjoy the podcast, episode 2, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell, ladies and gentlemen. I did not want to end it at the 27-minute mark, and I know this conversation's always been trash. I'm going to definitely up my game and talk about, like, sleepaway camp, school life, pie life, and all family life, and all those family life, and all the wonderful things in between. But for now, episode 2 of The Solo Star is over, and episode 3 coming out in a week. If you want to enjoy it, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.